Hi, and welcome to a special edition of Jules Voto's Photo Focus. I decided to make this short video in response to several comments I received on my recent video titled, "Is it acceptable to alter reality in a photograph in Photoshop?" Now, I welcome comments, both positive and negative, and if I get something wrong or I miss something, I want to hear from you and correct me. No problem with that at all. In that video, I think I kind of misspoke, and I called Ansel Adams and several other photographers who were part of the F-64 group back in the 30s. I called them purists. And I guessed I was wrong with that, and so several people called me out, and I appreciate that. But I also think Ansel tried to capture reality. And what I mean by that is he was an artist. He believed photography was an art. And I'm going to read something from one of his books in a second here. But if you're familiar with the zone system, the zone system tries to capture, in a lot of cases, a full tonal range in a photograph. Our eyes, if we're in a high contrast situation, let's say, outdoors on a sunny day, our eyes can distinguish the highlights and the shadows. Film can't without some manipulation. And some people said, well, Ansel manipulated his images. And he did in order to achieve a full tonal range. In most cases, sometimes he altered that tonal range. But he didn't add elements to his images. He used filters and various chemicals to enhance the sky, let's say, to bring out the clouds or to darken the sky. But he didn't combine two negatives to put clouds on a cloudless sky. He didn't remove elements. If there were people in the image, he didn't remove them using retouching. But let me just read something from his book, The Print. This is the second edition of this book, I believe. It was published in 1968. And Ansel states, "Photography is more than a medium for factual communication of ideas. It is a creative art. Therefore, emphasis on technique is justified only so far as it will simplify and clarify the statement of the photographer's concept." And also, Ansel, as someone pointed out, spent a lot of time making his prints. He dodged, he burned in, he would take some worm developer to bring up a certain area. And he then goes on this is the foreword to the book, The Print. And further down on that same page, he states, "We may draw an analogy with music. The composer entertains a musical idea. He sets it down in conventional musical notation. When he performs it, he may, although respecting the score, inject personal, expressive interpretations on the basic patterns of the notes." And then he goes on, "So it is in expressive photography." So Ansel was fine with enhancing his photographs. However, I don't think he truly altered reality. And when I said altered reality, I didn't mean to lighten or darken an area or to use filters to bring out the clouds and so forth, or to lighten a certain color in black and white photography. What I meant was to really alter a photograph, adding elements, removing elements, doing things like that. Okay, so again, thank you to those who commented on that last video. I really appreciate it. Okay, thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and I come out with a new video every Wednesday morning around 11 a.m.